This is not a glow up with me video because I will show you how to make glowing up part of your identity. You will glow up every day without even realizing how this happened. I will take you with me and show you some of the things that I do in a week to stay effortlessly beautiful every single day. That's why I don't have to glow up before an event because, excuse me, I am the event. I never know when I need a privilege or an opportunity arises, so every single day I show up like my best self. Not by doing more, but by doing the right things at the right time, so I don't see beauty like a chore anymore. I see it like part of my routine and part of my identity. I found my own ways to get salon-like treatments at home and get salon-like results, all with your own things. So I can wake up looking already gorgeous every day before I even start getting ready. And after this video, you will have the same exact privilege. So if you want to step out of the door looking like a movie star every single day, stay here with me and let's go. 3 things I always make sure before leaving the house every single day, and that I can provide myself with every single morning. My hair, looking always on point, not going out feeling like I look like I don't have time to take care of myself. I make sure my hair looks good by doing overnight stylings, all this kind of stuff. I do my makeup, a makeup that is quick for me to make, but at the same time makes me feel like I'm the best version of myself that I can be right now. And the other thing is cleaning everything I can clean around myself. I never leave the house messy because I know that the way that my environment looks, my brain would look, and I will feel miserable. Every time that my house is not clean, I feel emotionally dysregulated, I snap easily, I have negative thoughts about myself, because if I can't even keep my stuff in place, how will I get things in place in my life? This part of it is all about organization, because an organized house will always organize your brain as well. And I started keeping away all the plates besides one, all the cups besides one. And when I have to wash my dishes, I don't have to wash 500,000 dishes. I just have to wash one of each. And so every time that I use something, I'm forced to wash it. And like this, I always spare so much time of my day. Since I started nervously cleaning, I stopped nervously eating. I used to always eat when I needed stimulation. But now, having my house clean, seeing myself and liking myself is already a stimulation. So I stopped requiring external stimulation to make me happy. Every time that I get a little bit anxious or I'm tired or overstimulated, I start cleaning everything, and it works. I have to say, it works. I know it sounds boring. It sounds like something that nobody wants to do. But when it becomes a habit, you just start running around the house, doing the stuff, picking up, putting back, this and that. And you start feeling like someone else cleaned the house for you. You don't even notice how many times you move, do the things, because your subconscious mind just starts doing everything on its own. It's just like, uses your body to just do these things. And then you're like, oh my god, did someone enter in my house when I was not here or something? And no, actually, you did those things. I also started lifting weights, so I have to take protein, and now I take this protein that is completely pure every single day. I take it twice, and honestly what I realized is how my skin has been healing so much since then. It's so plump and so beautiful, and I used to take before this collagen. It's marine collagen, completely clear, and my skin was healthy, was looking good. But something happened since I started taking protein that I've never seen before, and my skin is literally so plump, so glowing the entire time. And by the way, nothing of this is sponsored. I'm not getting paid. I'm simply showing you my life, what I do, sharing with you the things that I learn. But if any of these brands wants to pay me, you guys feel free to do so. It somehow tastes like milk. It's not disgusting, but neither it's tasty. It's like just It just is. Omega-3 is another thing that I never miss because it's super important for the health of your scalp, your skin, of everything. I take these gummies for the hair. Most of the things I take, I guess, is for my hair and for my skin. Don't forget your electrolytes. I always carry this little bottle of water with me that I fill up with electrolytes. I swear it makes a big difference because I feel like if in summer I don't take electrolytes, my head is always hurting, and no matter how much I drink, still I'm dehydrated. About electrolytes, they're so good for your skin because it plumps those cells with water instead of just staying flat, and it makes your skin so bouncy. Nothing made more a difference than this combination: protein, collagen, these gummies that have, I will show you what vitamins they have, and electrolytes. This combination for the skin is unreal. I'll show you how my skin was, how my skin is now, without Accutane, without going to the dermatologist. It's not perfect yet, but it's getting there. And I feel like after acne, the hardest part was reconstructing my skin afterwards, because one thing is healing acne, one thing is having beautiful skin after acne, because it literally destroys your skin. It makes it filled with holes, with discoloration, with redness, and getting rid of that is the biggest part besides just healing the acne. This is my plate. I don't have many rules for eating anymore, but I do have two rules. One is that most of the things that enter my body have a purpose. Everything in this plate is serving either my muscles, my skin, my hair, my energy, anything that it can serve, but it is there for something. It's not just for taste buds purposes. And the second rule, I make sure that I eat frequently, that I eat at least. I get hungry only when someone is eating, and right now I'm completely alone here, or when I'm completely depleted, but reaching that moment is not healthy, so I never wait for the moment where I starve before I eat. And I used to be extremely addicted to food. Like, I was genuinely the kind of person that would eat for fun all the time. I would always look forward for the next meal. I would always starve myself just to compensate. But since I started eating like this with purpose, my body simply is not flooded with those chemicals that make you addicted to food. So now food became just fuel for me, and generally it's a happier life. I'm making it sound a little bit bad because I'm not hungry, but it's true that it's better to force yourself to eat something than spending the whole day thinking when is the next time that you're gonna eat, and always looking forward for the meal and feeling like every single moment of your life when you're not eating is just a torture. Now we are going to get our steps in. I try to not do all the steps in the same moment because I don't want to associate it with something exhausting. So I just run my errands. I try to have some errands to run every day. So I never run all the errands in the same day. I just organize them in different days. And so I'm forced to do some steps almost every day. If I don't have that, I just wear earphones and walk on my own, explore some place. But I want to always have a reason why I have to leave the house every day. For the rest, cleaning, putting things together in the house, getting ready, all of this already are steps. That's another good thing about cleaning, that you cleaning makes you also do steps, so then you have to do less steps forcefully outside. And that's why you can stop associating cleaning with something that is tedious and frustrating, and you can associate it with moving, with your steps, with your beauty. This is what I'm wearing. It's very chill casual outfit. I came back. I honestly didn't even finish my steps. I got this distilled water, which is also not sponsored, unfortunately, for my hair, because today we have hair wash day and I use distilled water to remove any kind of metal from the tub water, because in this city water is crap. I also got my foundation. I don't use only this one, I actually use two because my skin color is neutral. If I wear a cool foundation, I look too pink. If I wear a warm one, I look yellow. So I mix them together. I have one that is really good, Meseuda, and another one that is just normal, L'Oreal. So it also lasts more. So I don't have to buy foundation too often, because it's like having a big bottle, since I have to mix them 50-50. If you have neutral skin as well, maybe this can save your life, because I've never, and I'm saying never, found a foundation that is exactly like my skin tone. I also got myself these hair extensions. This is not even nearly my hair color. I'll have to paint them. I miss my long hair sometimes, but I also like this hairstyle. I'm enjoying it, but I also can't wait for my hair to be long again. A cake. Skin's cake. Yeah, I also got some groceries, but I doubt you want to see my groceries. I will rather show you my hair care. I feel like when I cut my hair short, I didn't consider the fact that I will have to go through this midland, because like I really wanted to have short hair like till here, but I never signed up for this length. No, I want either till here or till here. So if you want to cut your hair, keep in mind that you might not want that as well. Okay, I'm sorry for that, but I will have to show you all of this in the darkness, because if I turn on the light, this noise happens. So usually I use this once a week to refresh my color, even though it's the same color like my natural hair color, but makes my hair more glossy. It's simply like a conditioner with color in it. But today I'm gonna use this Kerastase hydration mask and this Olaplex number 3 bond repair, because I think my hair needs both hydration and structure right now because of this amazing tap water that is draining the life out of it. So today we're gonna put a little bit of effort into this. And yes, let's get started. I am done with the first one, the Olaplex. I also added this water, distilled water, on my hair before putting the Olaplex, because like this we remove all the metals and all the stuff that sits on the hair from the tap water, and like this the mask can penetrate properly. I need to wait 10 minutes with it on, so after 10 minutes I will go back into the shower and put the Kerastase one. This what I'm wearing is a heated cup. It's because moisture masks absorb better with heat, because the cuticles of the hair open, and so if you sit 20 minutes with this, it's literally like a salon treatment. Everything I'm doing right now is like a salon treatment. Just instead of spending 300 euros, I'm spending my products at home. And also I used to always think that in order for my hair to look striking and really beautiful, I had to go blonde or to go some interesting color. But what I realized is that brown hair is so interesting. It just needs the right amount of care to look glossy, to look soft and healthy, and to have a beautiful shape, because otherwise it looks plain, in my opinion. But if you can take care of it and you find a rhythm that works for you, then you don't need crazy colors or something that really ruins your hair to make it striking. I don't like to speak in the morning, so I will show you this in voiceover. I am opening my hair. Keep in mind that this is a blowout, it's not curls, so we open them without taking much care. I don't really care about how it comes out right now because I have to brush them through anyways. The goal is something similar to this. I am shocked because my hair length 5 months ago was this. So I don't know what kind of magic happened, but I'm so grateful. It looks much better actually after a few hours, and I don't do this every day. I do it every other day because it lasts quite long. So that's it. Now let's do the skincare. I don't wash my face in the morning, but I do wipe it with clear wet wipes. I use this to calm my skin and to keep it free from breakouts and keep my barrier healthy, which is my first priority in skincare. Then we have ceramide cream, which protects the skin from everything that can come in from outside. It creates a layer for the bacteria to not be able to come in, so I will not break out. Again, this is the most important part of my skincare, is creating a safe environment for it, and a little bit of massage. Vitamin C to stimulate collagen under the eyes. Another thing very important, to prevent wrinkles. And obviously SPF. This can never be skipped any day. And please don't forget the eyes. I apply on my eyes, on the lids, under the eyes, all the way down to the neckline and all the way up till the hairline. Every side of the hairline has to be covered in sunscreen because the sun is really strong in summer. That's not a joke. I apply this little magic potion where I have breakouts and it stops them immediately. I don't know what's the magic behind it, but I think there is some. First thing, I wash the sponge every single time. This is super important because otherwise you keep putting bacteria on your face, and if you don't wash it first, your makeup will get cakey. I use Corona Flawless, this one, and this foundation together. One is warm, one is a little cool neutral, but it makes the perfect shade for me because there is no such a thing like my shade in makeup. I don't know why. They didn't create yet a foundation that is just like my skin. I don't know. And then apply only when it's needed. I don't apply all over necessarily. But that's why I want a foundation. It's exactly like my skin tone. Because I don't have to cover myself in makeup every day, you know. For my base, this is it. I don't do anything else. I don't put concealer, anything. I don't put primer. Actually, I like to put a very thin base so it looks just like my skin. On my eyes, I simply this here. Only on the top. Then on the bottom we use this brown. Then I take this little thingy and I do a little bit of light here. At this point I take this palette and I take a little bit of this brown, tiny bit, and do like this here and here. Continuing from where this ends, and up, not outward. And inside here as well, like this. If there is any obvious line, after I finish everything, I clear it up. Because this should look more like just contouring of the eye. I see it like a contouring. Next, I apply a bit of this. I do like this in order for it to lift my face. I love blush. Blush is literally, I don't know, if I could choose one thing only, I would always wear only blush. Then on my nose, I just do a little this, clean the excess, and just basically define the tip of my nose. Then I use this, which is the best ever highlighter they ever invented. It looks just like your own skin is beautiful, not like you're wearing makeup to make it beautiful, which I love about it. Look. I don't know if you can see. Nose, I apply this. It's another highlighter actually, but it's a little bit more, I know it's gonna stay longer. Use this lip stain. It kinda looks still crazy, but I need something that stays through the day, so that's why I wear this, because I know that it fades a bit over the time, so when I eat and all, I want something that will stay the whole day. This is from Essence, and I will use it to contour. I think this is it. Then I just brush my brows up. I can't believe that I used to dye these eyebrows blonde. Like literally I was blessed with these brows and this dark hair, and I used to just dye everything blonde. I also use a little bit of this for contouring here. As you can see, my makeup is more about defining what I have and bringing the contrast that I have in my hair and my face everywhere to make it cohesive and to balance the lips and the eyes. I like my lips to stand out. I don't really make them bigger with contouring, but I do define them a lot. So I don't contour all the way here, overlining. I overline a bit here. Here I stay more or less on my line. When I contour here and here. It's not about making them bigger, it's about shaping them. Time to change the clothes and go to the gym. I actually care about how I look in the gym because I want to feel pretty, because when I work out, I know I'm working out to look beautiful, and if I don't already look beautiful, I don't see the point of working out. But if I look beautiful, I'm like, oh, okay, let's just glow up even more. I will just spray something very light for the gym, nothing too strong because I don't want to suffocate people. I always apply a bit of oil over here, so it adds a special touch to whatever perfume I'm wearing. I'm here to actively grow my glutes. I want a juicy booty, so I start with Pilates. I do these exercises before lifting weights because they activate your glutes muscles, and like this you don't rely on your legs when you lift the weights, which is very tricky because many times we use the legs instead of using the glutes, and I don't want big quads. Now we are actually lifting the weights, but I won't record this. And back here, now I also train a bit my core, and we're almost done. At this point, I'm dead. After the gym, I was running some errands, and I got hit by a massive realization. I always hated going to the gym, and I still do, and always will. But lately, I've been very consistent with it. And I was wondering, what was the thing that made me consistent if I hated still like before? And the answer was the fact that I accepted that I will always hate this and I don't have to like it. That I don't have to like everything that I do, and even if I don't like something, I can still do it anyways. And this is the thing that actually made me do it. Because I don't wait for the day where I feel like going, where I don't have another priority, or when I don't have an excuse. Because if I wait till the day when I feel like going, that day is never gonna come. Because I don't feel like going ever. There's not a single day in my life when I'm like, I feel like going to the gym today. And I also get so stressed when people say they like lifting weights, that that's their hobby. If you come up with something like this, I will never believe you on anything again. Because you're a liar. You are a liar. You can tell me that you enjoy having a big booty. You can tell me that you enjoy having big biceps if you're a guy. But there is no way in hell that someone likes lifting weights. It physically hurts. How can you like that? However, now that I let go of the idea that I have to like it, I just do it. That's what's left. I go, I do what I have to do there, 1 hour, 2 hours. I only work out my booty and my back in the gym, and I do my legs and my abs with Pilates another day. So I make it also very easy for me to do it despite hating it, because you have to make a schedule for something that you hate different than for something that it's acceptable for you. Because if it was that I have to go every single day, I would never be consistent. How can I torture myself every day? But I can torture myself twice a week. So that's why I just drag myself. I do it. If I want to cry because I have to work out, I cry. Sometimes I do cry because my muscles hurt. I go to the gym, I work out, I do this, and it's so hot. I'm literally feeling inside really uncomfortable, and then sometimes I cry. I go to the washroom and cry. And then I keep working out, and then I go home. You know, the reason why I started working out was embarrassment. Because I thought that I was lazy. But I was not lazy. I was weak. My body was physically weak. And I realized this when my grandma, that is 80 years old, I realized when I went to my parents' house, she does more than me. During the day, she moves more than me. And if this is not embarrassing, I don't know what is embarrassing. Because I'm here doing hair care, skin care, this care, that care, vitamins, whatever. And this for what? And then when I'm 60, 80, then I will need a machine to go climb stairs. And this is going to be even more embarrassing later. So yeah, I just go to the gym so I can afford not living an embarrassing life. And because I want a juicy booty as well. It's just like people go to work. Nobody feels like going to work ever. You just go because you have to pay rent, you have to do this and that. You can enjoy having a home. You can enjoy having food on the table. You can enjoy a trip, but you don't enjoy going to the work, yet you go. And the gym is the same. Because in the end of the day, nothing can give you what strength training does. Because I never stopped being an active person. I did Pilates, I did this, I did that. But then I realized that when I was lifting bottles of water or the groceries and all, I was so damn weak. And that's not okay. It's normalized, but it's not normal. Yeah, I really hope this helps. Let's not embarrass ourselves anymore. I start by selecting only the area on the front, like this. I pick this hair that is like the crown, I guess it's called. English is not my first language, so you will have to forgive that sometimes I make mistakes. in English speaking, but yeah. I speak English every day of my life right now. With my partner, I speak in English, and all my life is in English now. But still some words, some things, I get confused. This looks even more weird on camera. This tool you will not expect, but it's from my robe. So I do this. I divide my hair in two and I start twisting them like this in big waves. My hair is already wavy, but it's wavy disorganized. And that's why actually this works really well for it, because it gives my waves a direction. But it's great to have a heatless styling that you can do every day and that doesn't damage your hair. And so you can look freaking amazing every day. If you have similar hair like mine, this is gonna save your life. Tomorrow, you'll see how beautiful this will be. You know the kind of hair that Angelina Jolie has in Mr. and Mrs. Smith? That's what comes out. It's gorgeous. These scrunchies are in satin, and I really suggest you to use them in satin so it doesn't ruin your tips of the hair, okay? This is how I sleep. I guess that the worse you look when you go to sleep, the prettier you wake up. And I also sleep on a satin pillowcase, so yeah, I make sure that everything doesn't freeze up. I have others like this, but I find them very uncomfortable to put here or here, so I just use this, which is much more comfortable to sleep. And if you feel uncomfortable, you can also tie it back like this. Sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't. Like, it depends. It depends if it's hurting or not. I do the same skincare like in the morning, with the only difference that I use for my under eyes retinol. Sometimes, some days yes, some days no. I will show you which one. It's this one. I think it's famous. Then I use for my face retinol only when my skin is completely calm, and this retinol is really good. I don't know where this is available. I think this is only available in India, but anyways, it's 0.1 retinol, and you can find many on the market. But this, be careful. I use this maybe once or twice a week depending on my skin's reaction. Keep in mind that retinol works over days, so once you put it, if your skin gets mildly irritated and you put it again, then the irritation accumulates until you get acne. So be careful with that. I also use this vitamin C only at times, only when my skin is completely calm, and at least one night of separation between this. So if, for example, I use this on Monday, this I will use on Wednesday. And then this I can use maybe on Friday. But it depends. This is the best case scenario. I don't mind skipping them as long as I don't overuse them. If you skip, nothing happens, you know? This is just maintenance. This is just to renew your skin cells. But absolutely, like, don't overdo them because they can destroy your skin completely. And I also use this serum for my lashes, which has been doing a great job, I have to say. And this is the only difference from the skincare I have in the morning. Good night.